Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski with a quick look at the NASDAQ index. It's falling below a key moving average in the short term, tilting the bias more to the downside. Let's talk about it in this video. Before I get started, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And please, please, please comment if you have a comment. So let's take a look at the NASDAQ index here. I'm going to focus on the hourly chart. Why? Because it's in the hourly chart that we see the little clues, the little nuances in the market that says the sellers or the buyers are taking more control. And right now, the sellers are taking more control. Why? Well, let's first look at yesterday's trade. We gapped lower yesterday and we fell below the 100-hour moving average. Note here, the price bounced off that 100-hour moving average. Note here, the price bounced off of that 100-hour moving average. Note here, the price bounced off of that 100 moving average. So there is this pattern of bouncing off the 100-hour moving average. Yesterday, we fell below it and stayed below it. Now, in trading here today, we've seen the first the NASDAQ open higher and after the data this morning, after the overnight trading, but we have since rotated back to the downside, and we've fallen below this green line. This green line represents a 200-hour moving average, and as you can see, there hasn't been really any test of the 200-hour moving average, well, since gapping above this level right through here. We fell below 200-hour moving average back here, and that led to further momentum to the downside. And once again, it took this gap above the 200-hour moving average to start the moves to the upside here in the NASDAQ index. So falling below the 200-hour moving average is a technical tell that is unique. That tells us that, well, the sellers are taking back even more control. We took back some control at below the 100-hour moving average. Now we're taking more control below the 200-hour moving average. Now, does that mean that we're going to guarantee to go lower? No. What it does mean is that if the price were to stay below the level, the bias remains to the downside, we can start to look toward this low right here. We can start looking toward this low right here. We can start looking toward the 38.2% retracement of this move to the upside right here. Those would be the next targets on the downside, as long as the price can remain below the 200-hour moving average. If we start to move back above that 200-hour moving average, all bets are off. We would expect that perhaps we get some more short covering as a result. So that's my technical view on the NASDAQ index as the sellers keep in control. My name is Greg Michalowski. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And be sure to comment in the comment section. Good fortune with your trading.